When I first moved to Singapore, I was looking for a genuine guidance, not just a career tips, but direction that truly works. A common friend referred me to Fred, and from our very first call, I was impressed by his authentic coaching style and positive energy. He stood out genuine, passionate, and full of practical insights. A few days into his program, I started applying his 3C system, content, chants, and conversions on LinkedIn, and the results came faster than I imagined. One of my posts was reposted and tagged by a professional, calling it excellent. That moment made me realize how powerful his framework is when applied right. I'm truly grateful for Fred's unique guidance and coaching as I navigate my job search in Singapore, feeling confident that the right opportunity is just around the corner.
The learning with you, Kojan, this call was very valuable because the things which you mentioned are quite relevant, quite online of what I think also. That positioning is important and people reaching out to you is much more important than you trying to do a wild goose chase in this job market. Where you don't know where your CV land kind of thing. Thank you. The session was very valuable in itself. So I enjoyed my time with you.
I agree with you. And I think when you shared with me over the message, I kind of acknowledge that. To be honest with you, Frederick, I only realized that I've not been making use of this when I started looking very seriously around July. And then I found that, yes, I still have some interviews, I still have some response, but I reach out to quite a lot of people. Then as I read certain posts on LinkedIn, right, then I realized, I did not make use of LinkedIn in the most strategic manner that it was intended, connecting to people, to look up people when I need to reach out to certain people in certain organization, but I did not leverage on the full possibilities that LinkedIn can provide to you.
I had posted on one of the Facebook groups just asking, if anybody had a recommendation for someone to help with writing CV or kind of just making sure that what I'm doing is optimized for the current job market. And there were 2 or 3 people that recommended you. And so I wanted to at least reach out, understand a bit more about your services, have a chat and see if it makes sense and kind of what next steps would be for me, for us.
That's another thing that impressed me about what you were saying the other day was you're not looking for job openings. Because applying for jobs is a waste of time.
It's not working anymore. Because when you see the job that is advertised online, they already have their shortlist. They're probably someone at final round.
I really like the approach, on the branding and whatever. I really like it. If I can tell you something very honestly, you share some beautiful nuggets today.
Okay.
I don't think you should do it for free. So I think you should store it.
I hear what you're saying, and it makes absolute sense. And I've been trying to get the brand up a little bit more myself.
Awesome! Really, really, thank you for this. I was looking. You are the first person that I'm talking about something like this, but I've been thinking about needing help on this, right? Because I know that I got some niche expertise on very desirable expertise, but I don't know how to reach to the right people and have a conversation.
Fred, I can see that there's so much effort that is being put into just these few slides that you're showing me. So much effort that is being put into it. I really, really appreciate that. You spending your time with me, looking at my LinkedIn and my CV and being so encouraging. Basically, you're just telling me that, hey, no, there's nothing wrong with you. And I was like, okay, thank you.
I'm sure you're gonna be great at Klook.
I think I'm with Fred for 1 or 2 months. I'm taking it easy on my side as well. I'm not very sure what I want to achieve with that. So I still have many different ideas of what I want to achieve, and I'm employed. So whatever Fred has been suggesting me is working. I didn't do the posting. I didn't do any LinkedIn engagement, but I refurbished it, and just by refurbishing it and rewriting it and following a few of his suggestions, I was able to get 3 or 4 coffees from VCs that were interested to what I was building, and that was impressive. So I'm thinking of when I start to post, anxious of the success. If I don't have very well structured on my mind what I want to do, I'm not able to engage properly with people who will reach out to me. That's why I'm taking a bit bit longer. But I'm agreeing with everything Fred is saying. Of the more engagement you have, of course, there will be more results.
For me, it's I think just under a month on this program. What I found really useful is the structure that Fred has. I have lost. There's something for me to refer to. I follow the steps and it's sequential, self-explanatory. I think one thing that steps reminded me of that I wish I did earlier is professional branding is a journey.
Sounds fantastic. Brings a lot of ideas in terms of my own network that I think people could really benefit from what you have to offer, because their position right now is 100% job search. I like it. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I think that the value that you bring, just as an honest, I think the value that you bring is massive, honestly. LinkedIn is a sort of, it's like really having social media when you're not interested in having social media, just interested, in living your life and doing the things that you do. Having a professional view it from the other side gives so much clarity.
Happy you like it?
Yes, no, definitely. I wrote tons of notes.
You guys are going to love this because this is a testament to some of the things that Fred has been talking about. I had spent, even when I was working in my fintech company, I'd spent a lot of time looking around for jobs just because I was a bit uncomfortable. Remote work is fantastic if you're doing it within the same time zone that you're living in. When you're doing it across more than 3-4 hours of time zone difference, it gets really, really difficult. I was already looking and I was not getting a lot of traction. After meeting with Fred and learning a lot from Fred and getting quite inspired by him, I did try my best at creating more of a online persona, so literally embody the LinkedIn influencer, where I actually do give a lot of credit to the path that Frederick took. And I do believe it's a viable avenue to sort of become self-employed, but you've got to be able to swallow the frogs and market yourself, which is for certain people is very difficult. It doesn't come easily to me, and I'm not saying it comes easily to Frederick, but Fred, he drinks a lot of his own advice and he's actually embodied it, which I'm a little bit jealous because it's been a while since I've actually found, even for myself, something that makes me feel that compelled and that passionate. So, salut, Fred. Salut.
Thank you.
Okay, Fred. I think today has been awesome. A really honest presentation. There was a lot of candor and I appreciate that. I'm pretty much on board to sign up.
It's very important that I'm going to ask you to work hard actually for it to work, and I'm going to be working with you. You're not going to be alone. You're really going to be with an expert. We're going to have a lot of cool time as well using Gaia and AI together. So it's going to be a great journey, I'm sure.
And what I really like about it so far is your commitment to that. You're going to hold me accountable. I like that because I think as a coach, the hardest thing is to exercise accountability on the coaches, and because you have so much conviction on that, it sort of aligns with my values and my working style. Excited to work with you. Let me know what the next steps look like and you'll move forward from there.
Let's be real. If your employer let you go tomorrow, what's your plan B? Most professionals don't have one, and that's exactly what TalentFB helps you build. Every week I see talented, experienced professionals just like you sending hundreds of job applications and getting 0 replies. Why? Because the rules of the job market have changed. Today, your LinkedIn presence is more powerful than any resume. At TalentFB, we help you flip the whole script, build your personal brand, show your unique value, become a solution for top companies, not just another desperate applicant. But I get it, okay? You're scared to be visible. You think people will judge your content. The truth is, they won't. They are too busy working and worrying about their own careers. And guess what? 95% of my clients who post 2 or 3 times per week on LinkedIn regularly start getting interviews, event invites as a speaker, and even job offer, or even invitations for podcasts, and all of that within 2 to 3 months. So don't wait to be out to start finding a way in. Book your free clarity call today with me, and together let's make your next career move your best one. Bye.